Last Rite and Yvonne may be the best ice team there is in Endfield. If you think otherwise, you're probably doing it wrong. Here's why. So, a lot of people have been parroting online that these don't work together because they both need to use Cryo application stacks. This is correct in theory, if they're both carriers. But in this team, they're not. Last Rite is basically a premium support for Yvonne. Her skill gives the final strike a Cryo amplification, which Yvonne needs, and it also gives you a bit of SP back, which means spamming Last Rite's skill on Yvonne is a great way to get the stats that Yvonne needs to convert those stacks into energy when she presses her skill to solidify the enemy, and therefore get an ultimate. Now, you may say, well, this doesn't work, because if Last Rite uses a combo skill, she takes those stats from Yvonne, which is true. But this can actually be just down to skill issue, because it's whichever attack interacts with the enemy first. So as soon as you see Last Rite appear for a combo skill, you don't actually need to press it. You can actually just press the Yvonne skill instead, wait for the grenade to pop, and then use Last Rite. You've got about 10 seconds to actually press Last Rite skill, and you'll still manage to get Last Rite skill in there. Completely free, you don't need to worry about it. So this means you can actually just have Last Rite skill being used on Yvonne safely from range because she's a gun user, and you can do the final attack chain no problems. You can stack up really quickly, especially if you're using Akekuri, who is actually great in this team because her combo also allows you to get SP and you don't need to use her skill at all. Another thing which is great between Last Rite and Yvonne is that Last Rite has a really annoying attack sequence where she puts herself in danger, she doesn't have super armor, she can be cancelled out of her attack chain and it screws everything up. Yvonne, however, she attacks very quickly, she attacks from range, and a quick dash is all you need to just get the last few shots off. And you don't even need to dash, you know, into the enemy or around the enemy, you can just dash away. So you really get an extra bonus just for playing Yvonne with Last Rite as a support. Now, as a fourth party member, I actually suggest Ardelia or Gilberta might also work, but I like Ardelia because if you're not freezing all the time, which you're not, you're freezing a lot, you can sometimes need a lot of healing, well, a little bit of healing. She provides that, and she also provides corrosion. And corrosion's really nice because it doesn't mess up with the cryo amp, it doesn't mess up the solidification for when you actually freeze them, and it just gives you free damage. Ardelia also does some grouping on occasion as well, so she's just free. If you actually have too many skill points as well, which you will often have in this team, you can just use Ardelia's sheep as well to provide a bit more bonus. So yeah, it's actually a really smooth team, and I think a lot of people are going to discover that this team of Last Rite as a support to Yvonne is actually the superior ice team. So there we go. Let me know what you think of this team. Have you tried it? Or are you just going to parrot like everybody else online and say, no, it doesn't work?